Hello, friends, and welcome to another video here where Amanda, that girl, and I'm Chris, we take a look at another music video. That's a lyric video, song, but this time we're going country. Now, Amanda was like, Chris, we got to do the song. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what is it? So, Amanda, I'm throwing it to you because this is all you. You're the country gal of our
Mm.
duo here, so I will throw it over to you. What are we listening to? What are we watching today?
We are listening and watching Randy Travis's new release of a song that, let's be honest, I don't think I and anyone else thought we would ever hear another Randy Travis, song. He had a stroke many years ago and lost the majority of his ability to speak. And this song came out of nowhere, in my opinion, and it just brought me back to his 90s hits. And I am telling you, Chris, this has my heart. Every time I hear the song, like, I get tears in my eyes. Like, I already have tears in my eyes just talking about it. It is just so beautiful, and it just transports you back to, when 90s country was so huge. You get a little taste of this in 24, and I'm so grateful that we were blessed with it. But what song are we talking about? We're talking about where that came from, incidentally. Like, and it is just beautiful, and it just speaks to my heart. And it just transports me a time to simpler days, and I'm telling you, I just love it so much.
Interesting. Yeah, and so I am just because I didn't know about this.
Mhm.
Um, and I guess CBS News had just did something on this actually yesterday. They
Okay.
released something, and I'm just looking at this, and it says, you know what? Let me share my screen just so I can keep this in context
Sure.
too.
Yes.
Just scanning this really quick. So this is coming from an article released on CBS News. More than a decade
Mm.
after a stroke, Randy Travis again sings courtesy of AI. So, and obviously, as you were
Okay.
saying, he had in 2013 he suffered a massive stroke and was given a 2% chance of survival. Wow. That is crazy that he could come back from that. So
Very
in
much.
this, it says the AI program, the secret sauce, takes Travis's voice and overlays it on top of Dupree's singing. It's hardly an exact science. It's not about how it sounds, about how it feels. Lenning said he knows Travis's voice almost better than Randy does, and they worked together for 40 years. This time, no. The task was to take a computer generated voice and give it to Randy. And give it a Randy's country heart. Him being here, him being able to be a vital part of the decision making process, making all the difference to me, said Lenning. In the end, they landed on something they felt worthy of a voice no one but those who knew him best could replicate. According to Lacey, it's Randy Travis. Randy's on the other side of the microphone. It's still his vocal. There's no reason he shouldn't be able to make music to deprive him of that. If he still wants to do it, that's unconscionable to me. 2 months ago, Warner Music gathered a small circle of fellow musicians into a recording studio. Randy sat with a Cheshire's cat grin and then hit play. So
Mm.
that is just a little bit about the making of this. So apparently, Amanda, you would be correct that it seems that AI was part of it. But Randy is the voice, and this has
That's
all been played, and then with the help of AI, much like the Beatles song,
yeah,
right?
that
Where
was
they
able to be polished up and finished.
Right, that they were able to use AI as a tool to help
Mhm.
create a new song or an existing song and help really bring it life. And it
Mhm.
sounds to me like this is something very similar where it's not all AI generated, but AI was used as a tool to
For
help
sure.
bring a song to life.
And I, for one, am so grateful for it. And those who know Randy's voice, listen to this, and I'm in awe that this is what we have. I just feel, I mean, he may put out a whole new record at this point, and it may already be out there that he is. I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, I haven't read
Um,
this whole article over, but I will put a link to it in the notes here so that way if anybody wants to read it, I'm sure you can Google it too, but I'll
mm,
just throw a link in there just so everybody can read that article. I think there's a little news clip that comes with it too. Whatever. Um,
mm.
all right, Amanda, you want to let's put this on.
Let's do it.
Let's
I've
let's
listened
listen
to
to it.
this so much, and I can just listen to it over and over
All right,
again.
I
So
have yet to listen to this. I
okay.
have no idea what this sounds like, but this is so yeah, this is on YouTube. This is on Randy Travis's channel. Of course, you can probably listen to this anywhere, but this
Yeah.
is the official lyric video for Randy Travis, Where That Came From. All right, here we go.
like diamonds when they caught the light.
Wow.
So Randy.
Oh, but they were dark and deeper than the night. But when she'd smile, out came the sun, and there ain't no more where that came from. She had a dress that swayed all around her knees, and a voice as soft as a summer breeze.
I'm gonna stop it here real quick because I don't
Mm,
want YouTube to just dump this
mhm.
video because I got a feeling that might happen.
I know,
But
I
all
know.
right. So once again, I've not heard this song before. Amanda,
Mm,
you are obviously locked in. I can see you
I
looking at this
am.
lovingly. Um, you're digging this, huh?
I really am, and, it takes me I know I say it takes me back, but it really just does. I mean, his voice just anchors you into a different decade. It really just transports you. There's no time machine, but Randy's voice is close. It's very, very close. And it makes me wish that we were kind of back in the 90s where they did those, music videos that were just so elaborate and so beautiful. I can almost envision what this one would look like. And I can just see like a beautiful woman like kind of just going through the motions of her everyday stuff and having this music play along with it, and it just is so beautiful. And his really the voice is so spot on. It's beautiful.
So according to this article, I was just reading a little bit more of it too.
Mhm.
Um, so this was, I guess, this all was approached between Randy Travis and people from what they were trying to figure it out and said we start with the concept of what AI for good luck would look for us, and the first thing that came to mind was let's get Randy Travis's voice back. There are a few
Mm,
skeptics, but Kyle Lenning, for one, it sounded like a parlor trick or something. But Lenning, with Randy's blessing, decided to try. He and Warner Music started pulling 42 Randy Travis tracks from the vault, like the
mm,
original recording of his hits from like his. Let me read that again. Like the original recording of his hit in 1982, they then stripped away the music, leaving only his vocal. That was
mm,
half the recipe. The other half needed provided or donated by surrogate voice. In this case, that voice came from country music singer James Dupree. So,
mm.
so this is fascinating stuff. I can't wait. Actually, I can't wait to watch the whole behind the scenes. But
And
yeah, this is
for sure. And
still musicians, guys. Just still musicians making the music, just using AI as a tool to help. Like they said, give Randy his voice back.
And honestly, the fact that Randy is still very involved in this and hearing it, I think that's the difference than, someone just taking AI and creating a whole new Elvis record.
Yeah,
I think the fact that his hand is still in it, his voice is just physically gone. I think that's what's so powerful. Like you
yeah.
said, it gave him his voice back.
But this is wild. I'm liking
Mm,
this. And by the way, I love the lyric video for this.
yeah,
I think this should just keep this as the video, by the
this
way.
is
I think
it's
I think this
beautiful.
is great. It
It's
really
beautiful.
goes along with the song really well.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. All right. Let's get back into it.
A touch that told me I was the one, and there ain't no more where that came from. I must have said to myself there might be somebody else out there somewhere. I must have said to myself it's a great big world, girls are everywhere. Oh, but now I know there was only one, and there ain't no more where that came from.
Definitely 90s sounding, by the way. It sounds like it literally came out like
And
but like just cleaned up and updated. Like it's
absolutely.
I'm listening to this. I'm just blown away. Um the quality of this is just crazy, and it does sound like something that he would have released like
Yes.
10, 20 years ago, and I don't
Absolutely.
know, it just sounds like an instant hit.
It does, and even it confuses even Spotify because when you put this song in and then it goes into, like, the suggested songs after,
Yeah.
all that, like, 90s, very early 2000 country songs are what are suggested, so even Spotify's a little confused by this release. It almost thinks it's, decades old, and that's a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, so even the, AI is tricking the AI.
Yep, it's sticking yep, the algorithm is being confused.
I love it. Keep
Mhm.
tricking the algorithm.
Yeah.
And it ain't like I ain't been trying to find someone. There just ain't no more where that came from. Oh, where that came from.
So special.
Play a little
Even that
AI.
ending chord, oh.
Play a little AI because otherwise we get yelled at by
We yelled
everybody.
at.
Everybody gets very upset with us. So
They
all right.
do. Mhm.
Wow. I'm blown away. And listen, I'm not a big country fan in that sense,
Oh.
so I don't know every Randy Travis tune. I've
Mhm.
never heard this song. I think most people now, this is very new, but I know you said you've been
Yeah,
listening to it a lot. So
yeah.
my immediate reaction, having never heard this song, is like I think it's great. I mean, I'm blown away by the quality. The story too, I think it makes it that much
Mhm.
cooler, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously knowing, Randy not being physically able to do what he used to love doing, I can definitely, I can see that being very frustrating. So I'm glad that
Mhm.
there is now the technology here
Mm.
that can enable a guy to still perform his art, and still
Yeah.
create. So I love that. I think that's special and it's super unique. Where do I rate the song though? Is it a play or a pass for me? First of all, I would hit play on this, not being a big, but you know what? Like I said, Amanda, through doing the show with you for now 4 years, you have expanded my musical palette and you have definitely made me
Mm.
more open to a lot more country than I normally would have been. Where I normally would have been like, no, I don't want to hear this. Let me turn it off to like, let me listen to this a little bit
Yeah.
more. And I gotta tell you, you have expanded my musical range. So I would play the song and I will probably add it to a playlist for sure. Maybe the
Yay!
Sunday morning playlist.
Yes.
And which I was listening to the other day, the Sunday morning playlist. But I liked it. I think it's a cool track. And I on a scale of 1 to 5 records, as someone who's been coming around to country, I would give this a solid 4 records. It's a cool
That's
tune. It's a cool song. And I'm glad that, they're able to do it. Whether or not we get more, who knows, right? I mean,
yep.
um, hopefully there's some more tracks maybe in there. I'm sure there are stuff in the archive. I guess it's a matter of
Mhm.
going through it. Like, they probably wanted to see how this would work, right? There's a
Mm.
good
Yeah.
test.
Yep.
So, and if Randy's happy with it and everybody else and the fans are happy with it, then I say,
Mhm.
why not? But you know what? At least we got this. Like having that last Beatles song to me, like,
Yeah.
was very really nice way to kind of put a, cherry on
Yes.
top of the Beatles career.
Mhm.
I like it.
I
I
like
like
it.
the and the lyric video really brings it together for me. So
Gives you
yeah,
some feelings, right?
so 4 records for me and a
I like
definite
that.
play. Yeah.
I
How
like
about
that.
you?
So for
Obviously you
me,
like it.
I really love it. I think it's 5 records for me all day long just because 'cause I'm so attached to Randy and his sound. I think it's such a signature sound that I just always admired. So to get a little bit just that one more, if I get nothing else, to your point, I'm so content by that. And for him to kind of be able to give that one final piece to his legacy that he chose and approved of because he is still here with us, if he decides that this is it, what an amazing way to say, like, I controlled my ending didn't control me. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's so powerful. So if you're still out here on earth, I think go for more. Go for more. Don't stop.
Agreed 100%. So, like we usually do, we do rate things on a scale of 1 to 5 records, with one being a hard
Mhm.
pass, five being
Yeah.
heavily music to our ears. So I am giving it a 4 records. Amanda is giving it a 5 records, what makes
All day
that an
long.
eternity level song. It's a song you will
Yes.
never get sick of hearing. This is on your
No.
eternity playlist. Good for you.
Yeah, I feel like it's so much more than just the song itself. It's just the
Yeah.
message behind it all. The whole package just means it just feels good in my soul. That's the only
Nice.
way I can describe it.
I like that. I'm glad you feel like that. That's great. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
I
Good
hope a
for you.
lot of other
Seriously.
Randy Travis fans feel that same way. It's
I'm
it's a
sure they
gift
do.
bigger than this song. I think
Yeah.
that is why people are connecting with it so much.
I'm sure they do. Yeah. And so, like I said, not being a huge Randy Travis, like just not,
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
do like the song. I think it's cool. I'm definitely going to
yeah.
put it on a
Mhm.
playlist and I do like it. You're obviously a huge fan. And so I'm
Yeah.
glad that you've got this song. And so, hey guys, you let us know. We want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below. Where is this for you on a scale of 1 to 5 records? Is it a one? Is it somewhere between 1 and 5? Is it a five? I'm sure I can't imagine anybody giving this song a one record, which would
No.
make it a pass,
No.
a hard
Yeah.
pass. Want to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you get notified every time we drop new videos like this right here on our channel. And feel free to share this video with everybody you know. And also, if you want to join our Patreon for more content like this, do that. You can sign up for free right now in the links here in the notes and all that. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys again soon.
Bye, everyone.